Okay, hello everyone. In this video, I will show you about menu quick in Delft 3D software. Um, let's we open Delft 3D. Okay. The outline of quick in is the way of inputting the bathymetry data into the grid. Okay. Before we click this menu, quick in or the data interpolation to computation grid. Okay. We can click select working directory for your location directory. Okay, in this on my computer, I will save it. Okay, use. After that, I will click quick in, and that is quick in interface. On this occasion, the material can be prepared in the form of land boundary on format .ldb, grid on format .grd, and bathymetry data on format .xyz. In QuickIn, the output is the depth data on format in .dep. Okay, in the QuickIn interface, there are many sub-menu, including file, edit, operation, view, coordinate system, setting, help, and other. Oh, and in the menu file, we have attribute file. In this case, I will just explain about we commonly use like open boundary. Open boundary is the LDP data to representative the coastline. Another common use, I will explain about open samples. Open samples is bathymetry data in format .xyz, and import data, import menu. We have a grid, GF grid. It tools to open grid data .grd data .grd format, sorry, and export menu is to save ready-made data. If we have metadata, we have save with the export this. Okay, edit menu is menu for edit operation. In operation, we have grid cell averaging and triangular interpolation. Sorry, is the interpolation method to submenu is the or to tools is the grid cell averaging, and triangular interpolation is tools to interpretation. and the extra and the view menu. We have any tools to we can see no samples, color dot, color number, and etc. In coordinate system, we can choose the Cartesian coordinate or spherical coordinate. Setting, we have any setting about legend, or colors, size, or etc. and help user manual. Okay, we will practice or exercise with this step. In the first one, you can open attribute files. In the first, you can open land boundary. Okay, exercise land boundary, TL key, GKT, or okay, we can open this. This coastal lands in Jakarta, in this Jakarta in this area, and northern of Jakarta is ocean or Jakarta Gulf of Jakarta. Okay, we can open to the grid Jakarta base 4. Okay, this grid have been made this grid on Gulf of Jakarta, and we can open to the open samples. Okay, samples is bathymetry, you know. Click. Okay, all data has been opened. Okay, to the next part. Yeah. The next step, I will explain you about a menu view. Menu view, how to use it. Before it, as explained in the previous section, grid is the smallest unit. Okay, grid in the representative and on blue color is smallest unit of analysis to make a model in the Dev3D, and samples and representative on many colors is the bathymetry or samples, yes, which will be input to the grid. Okay, input to the grid. Okay, and have many color, many samples input to one grid. Okay, like that. Okay, move to menu view. As for information, for XYZ or bathymetry data at ocean, the value must be positive or plus. Otherwise, on the land, this area, and the value must be negative. Okay. Okay. Let we back again to the view menu. You can try the sub menu. I will for the sample. Yes, I will choose samples. Okay. If I click no samples, okay, the samples has been clear, and I click again to the color dots. The sample, they are the sample, and this format is dot color only for the dot. Okay, if I click other option, I click color number. There dot color dot with the color number. Okay, the color number or the value of the bathymetry, value of the sample. Okay, if I click other option again, monocolor number, the number is colorless or the no color. Okay, I will choose the color dot. Okay, I will try view the grid is no grid. Okay, no grid. I will click lines as they are grid in the blue color. Okay, we can try line boundary. No line boundary. Line boundary, no line boundary. I will click again lines. Okay. We move to legend. More about the legend. If not in the legend setting or in auto scale format, let's see. If I zoom in, okay, like this, the number of samples or legend samples has been changed. The color changed to like this. Okay, I will setting. You can click setting, legend, and auto scale legend. I will input 0 or null. Okay. If I zoom in, and the color no change, and the number of sample is no change too. Okay. It's the static legend. Okay, I will back to auto scale legend. Okay. Okay. Okay, and then we can move to the next step. It's edit or manipulating samples. We can try with the menu edit. You can click the samples. You can check the samples. This click. Okay. You can go to the samples point where you want to change the value. I will put this one. Oh, before it, I will change the view samples to the monocolors number. I need some value number to change it to know I know the value on the point to point. Okay. You can, if you want change the value number, you can click the point or the dots like this, edit samples. Okay, if the value not the value different with your click, you can click the samples point and pressing the letter C on your keyboard. Okay, let's try. I will press letter C on my keyboard and click this, and the sample number same with I click point where I click. Okay, to edit these samples too easy. You can input or you can change the number like this, where I want change to 100 and I click OK. Uh, the number, the value number has been changed. Okay, like this. If you this I will the numbers anomaly. uh, I will change it again with the 29.20 like this. Okay, this step to change the value number on the samples. Okay, okay, we will move to next step. Is inputting value of the grid. That method we can call is interpolation. We can use the operation menu to there are two method interpolation on the F3D. The number one is grid cell averaging. The concept grid cell averaging is to averaging the number of value in the grid. Before using this menu, we have to do the setting first. We can move to setting that averaging option. We can choose one for any option. We can choose an average value of near point. After that, we can click general setting, general, and in the general parameters, we can see on this minimum number of averaging point. If you want a minimum calculated value of one value in the grid, then in option we will fill one. But in this case, we can try with a value of 4 and value of 1. And we can try value for before. Okay, we can click operation. Before we click grid cell averaging, operation grid cell averaging, we can click data in cell center before, like this. Okay, if we check, we can click create cell averaging. Okay, the operation is done. We can see the result. Before I will click no samples. Oh, the data is 0 if we can choose for data sample and on setting, and we can setting again minimum number averaging point, we fill 1. Okay, and we can click create cell averaging for the operation. Okay, and this is the result, and there are no value on any grid because maybe just one value, just one point or dot in grid, because we fill one in minimum average data, and the system not calculate the number, the value. If there is a unfilled grid or zero grid, zero value grid, we can use the internal division menu. Before using this menu, we create polygon before, and the polygon around the grid. We try. We can click edit polygon. We can click new polygon, and we digitize in the canvas, in the around the grid area. Okay, if you end the point, you can click right. Okay, it's enough, and we click operation and internal diffusion. That's the result. On the unfilled grid or zero grid, the grid have been value number, and this done for the operation of make grid cell averaging. After that, we can try interpolation with triangular operation. We can delete before polygons, okay, like this, and we can delete depth. Okay, the result depth is the result from grid cell averaging, and then internal diffusion. Okay, if you want save this depth, you can save it like this, file export depth, and we can I can rename with name grid cell averaging. Okay, save. Okay, we can delete this step for we can try triangular interpolation. Okay, delete alt point. Okay, we can open samples again with color number. After that, we can operation and click the angular interpolation. With this method, is to interpolate between the closest value, so that with this method the entire grid allowed to be filled in all, different with before method grid cell averaging. After that, we can compare the result. Okay. Okay, interpolation with triangular interpolation method. This is quite long, so I skip the video, but no interpolation is done. We can check, we can compare the result. First step, I will click no samples before. You can compare the result, yeah. If you use method grid cell averaging, you have a unfilled grid, but in this method triangular interpolation, all grid is filled. Okay, yes, you can compare the result. Please be able to analyze or compare according to its use. You can save this step data. Click file, export step, and this method is triangular. Okay, file names is triangular and files of type is .dep. Okay, save. Okay, it's done. It like explained before, if in this section is in quick in, the output is dep data or .dep, and now it's done. You can compare the result with grid cell averaging and triangular interpolation. Okay. Okay. In the next step, using this quick in, we can also define a grid in the form of obstacles such as island or the port building like jetty. Okay, island or jetty. The operation polygon. Present polygon. Okay, edit. We can try with other option with try point, in them, and observation point. In try point, uh, on one of island, example, this example island, we can zoom and we can digitize the grid that include the island. We can click the menu is edit, and then we can click try point. We just digitize this. Okay, like this. Okay, if you done and all island you have been digitized, all island, you can or you can change the color of try point with the other color. You can click this. Okay, but I will use this color. Okay, after that you can save with the option Delft 3D flow attribute, and then save try point. Okay, I will save in the SSS and latihan. This is try point. File of type is .dry. Save. Okay. After that, we can edit Tindem. Tindem is tool to define a obstacle in form of a line, like jetty. I will this jetty. Jetty is port building to what the mean is menahan. Hold the current, hold the wave to to get into port line. Okay, and this part you can click edit and click Tindem, and you can click on like this on the canvas. Okay, all Tindem you can digitize like this. If you want change color, you can change with this, maybe magenta. Okay, like this. Okay. You can save it. Dev, you can click File, Dev3D Flow Attribute, and save in them. I will rename it. Okay. The file of type is .txt. Okay, so, and the other we have a observation point. Okay. This observation point is to define an observation point which will then be processed in the processing section. After that, examples of observation point like AWS or automatic weather system or other observation tool that exists at the sea or the coast. If the observation point already has coordinates, we can estimate located on the grid where the coordinate are. If you can see longitude or latitude, and you can click location, the observation point. For example, if in this coordinate are on the grid, then we will just point the coordinate. Okay, I will click this the name of observation point, and I will click OK. That's the result, and you can save with the Dev3D Flow attribute, save observation point. I will rename it with OBS. The field of type is .obs. Save. Okay, if it's done in this process, the pre-processing process for the quick in part has been complete. Maybe you can try another tools or menu. Maybe you can analyze what the difference if you use method A or you use method B. You can compare this and you can analyze. Okay, thank you very much you watching my video. Thank you.